welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Out to the right wing. Here's Vazinkov. There's the triple. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Vazinkov. Pass to Fall. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Papanikolaou. Got a hand on it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Vazinkov. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Fournier. Here's Vazinkov. Tries again. The kick out to Fournier. Jacks up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. They get it again. From deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tipped. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Beyond the arc. That shot off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And they pick up 2. He's got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
An 8-point differential. Pass to Vazinkov.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The 3 is up. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Fournier. To halt the run. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's good now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Vazinkov. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. Clock at 4. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 1 minute left in the first. Driving to the basket. Nifty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
Good on both. Here's Papanikolaou. trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Away team foul. Number 53. First personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The rebound by Vasenkov.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And he's all alone. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Number 53.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Leading by 10. We've got more hoops coming. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Tucker.
Home team foul. Peters. First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Morgan.
Home team foul. Evans. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The three, down to 5 on the shot clock. He buries it from 3.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Peters. To the wing on the left. Pass to Evans. Takes a 3. Zizic with the rebound. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Evans has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Right side Tucker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Morgan. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morgan's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Evans. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Tucker. And the 3. They're running. It's good. Tucker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They set the pick. Here's Evans. Counted from distance.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Morgan. Out to the right wing.
First half, 2 minutes.
for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
1:49 left in the second period. Here's Evans. He's got 6. Here's Peters. Second chance effort. Jump shot is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Evans. Offensive rebound. Here's Peters. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Peters has got 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. .44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Evans. Drops in the layup for 2. Evans has got 8 here in this quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
There's a screen. Fires from deep. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Tucker. To the right side. Here's Zizic. 3 seconds left. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
There's been no adjustment period to the NBA for these young men.
And Kenny wouldn't know anything about this, not just anybody would.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the home team.
Their opponent is...
And that is going to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Papanikolaou. Yes, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Vasenkov. No points yet. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. Here's Fournier. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Fournier covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Line for the away team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The three is up. It doesn't go for him.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
And that one's good.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Ooh, poked away. Right wing.
Set up, set up.
And there's the drive. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Fall. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Off target with the 3. 1:46 left in the third.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:46 left in the third quarter. From behind the arc.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Oh, sweet move. Good on the shot.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Fournier with the ball. 5 points in the game to stop the drought. Not going to go that time.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
From down in the low post, it goes. He has 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Fournier covering. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
From the inbound. And it's good on the layup.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Ball stolen. No one near him. The shot won't fall.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Tucker, no good. Tucker's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Jumps up. He goes up. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Evans. Clock at 6. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Morgan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Here's Evans. It's stolen.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop.
Away team foul. Morgan. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Count it.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Evans is going 5 for 12 from the field. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And starting with their defense, they've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Morgan. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Here's Dorsey. They get it back. Six to shoot. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Tucker. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
.136 left in the 4th. Evans. And the 3-pointer goes. Evans has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. A minute 4 left in the 4th quarter here. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Here's Dorsey for 3. The shot comes out. Now here's Tucker. They set a pick. Okay, look out! out.
Man.
Wow. And he jams it home with authority.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Evans. Here's Peters. Takes the three. Zizic with the rebound. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And here's Tucker. Fires away from way outside. And the miss. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about them.
everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin and Slukas in at point. Pass to Yurtsevin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Papa Nicolau. Fall passes to Papanikolaou. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nunn can't get it to Fall. Poked away. Stolen by Nunn. Fall with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Vazenkov. And the 3 off target. Nunn looking around. Athens with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Fall. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Pushing it up. Here's Osman. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Nunn against Fournier. Osman kicks to Nunn. For the 3. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Outside Fournier. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
There's a reason why Fournier takes a ton of threes. He's pretty good at it.
Snatched away. Pass to Papanikolaou. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Papanikolaou's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Lucas. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And now Athens on the break, pushing it up. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Fall. It's deflected. And now Athens on the break. None, that's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Athens.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Athens leading by 5. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Outside Fournier. Will it go? It's Fournier on the wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one's good. Vazenkov.
Fournier not just looking for his shot. Nice pass.
Fournier against Nunn. And the layup falls. Nunn's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Athens ahead, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Taking a look at Athens. A putback misses the follow-up. To the left side wing. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Peters. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Five on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Here's Brown. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. Hernan Gomez, no good. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down low, here's Milutinov.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for one, Milutinov.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Grant gets a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Dorsey, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Grant. Still yet to score. Over in the corner, Brown. It's up a 3. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
2 points. That one goes. Evans has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Here's Dorsey. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists tonight.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Now, here's Grant. Going inside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now Evans. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Peters. Back to Evans. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. Covered by Evans.
2 minutes remaining.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
26.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
To the wing on the left. Hernan Gomez. That's a 2-pointer. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Athens leads by 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the dunk by Evans.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Third team foul.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Out to the right wing. 58 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Grant from the arc, and the 3 ball is good. Grant's got it all tied up now for Athens.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Hernan Gomez covering. Evans passes to Dorsey. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Going to the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Takes the 3. That shot, no good. Grant outside. Can't connect from short range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And with
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I seen your dunk before, bad score.
wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
And that'll do it for.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Nunn has got the ball here for Athens. Trailing by 2, we've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4-man position.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Lucas in at the point guard. Pass to Vezenkov. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the small forward.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the power forward. That one's good. Vezenkov.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
That's it. And the Athens lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Panathinaikos. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Nunn finds Yurtseven. And stolen by Fournier. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And that one's good. Osman.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Nunn against Fournier, and that one good. Nunn's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Vezenkov. From outside, off the mark. Vezenkov's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Athens moving the ball around. Osman the pass to Slukas. The tray. That one doesn't drop.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
Rebounded by Panathinaikos. Stolen. Here's Osman. He's got 9. Launches a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Panathinaikos. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Fournier, that's for 2. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rebounded by Panathinaikos. Into the lane. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Vezenkov. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Nunn. 8 points for him. Athens with another miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Panathinaikos. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Fournier against Nunn. And that time, also a missed shot. Nunn's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Out left to the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's Slukas. An offensive rebound. A shot off that time. Here's Panathinaikos. Hits it from 3-point range. Panathinaikos got 15.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3. Such a wide open look.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple. But he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Athens trails by 11. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Evans feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. There's Brown with the three. Sinks the triple.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Brown's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Evans goes in. The rebound by Grant. Up top, Brown. Peters grabs the miss. Here's the break. On up the court. Jumps up. Finished off the break. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Grant for three. The shot missing. Grant's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. To the left wing. Here's Peters. He's covered by Brown. To the inside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Dorsey. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Peters, and he uses the glass on the way.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Athens trails by 8. Shoots the 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Inside. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. Now Athens with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's hauled in by Dorsey.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
With the drive, here's Panathinaikos. Misses the baby hook. Athens trails by 6. Grant for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Evans outside. Driving inside. Here's Panathinaikos. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Clock at 6. Another shot. Panathinaikos makes it off the glass.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it's Brown missing. Now Dorsey. Pass to Evans. Cuts off the pass. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage, and they're
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. We've got Jedi Osman, also a Marriott 7 out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Off with the layup. It's tipped. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Nunn. From downtown. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's your 7. From the arc. Osman with the bucket.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To the wing, right side. They set the pick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He has 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
On offense, here is Athens. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Nunn. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Shot to stop the run. Here's your 7, out to the wing. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Nunn. He's scoreless. Count that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Athens trails by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The rebound by Nunn.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Takes it inside. That one's good for 2.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
That one goes in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Knocked loose.
Athens foul call. Lucas. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1 second left. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Up 9 and back in a moment as we'll get underway. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
And for Athens, boom, he jams it straight down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Second chance shot. First shot won't go.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Pass to Morgan. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. No good at the rim. Athens trails by 8. To the inside. Morgan with the rebound. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Left side, Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. On offense, here is Athens. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. You take a look at the home team. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Athens, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Tucker, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Grant. And he buries his first look.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Tucker. Here he goes. Missed inside. Athens trails by 8. And the layup is good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. There's the block. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. He shoots it past to Zizic. Plenty of space. And yep, it's good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And Grant gets it to go.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Outside Tucker. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Zizic puts up a 3. Pass to Morgan, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team foul. Tucker. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's the 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Right side Tucker. It's hauled in by Athens. And they're on the break. Zizic with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
He's covered by Grant. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. Athens trails by 7. Pulls up at the elbow. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Can't hit from the corner. Checked by Tucker. sinks that one from the post. There's 10 seconds left in the half. Driving in, and slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. He knocks it.
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
They want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. And now, not a bad time to... And that is going to do...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Athens with it. They trail by 7. And for Athens, we've got Omer Yurtseven. And it's Osman in it to 4-man position. And here they come. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Hey, expanding his range. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Yurtseven. Here's Osman. It's stolen. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Lets it go from deep.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Athens foul call. Jedi Osman. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
6 to shoot. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Athens shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Picked his pocket. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
A minute 35 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Nunn defends. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
58 seconds left to play in the third quarter. From outside the arc. The shot no good.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
24 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Nunn. He's got 6. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Here at 7. Passes to Hernan Gomez. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Here's your 7. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 14. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jedi Osman. And it's Nunn in a 2-guard. They get the rebound. Pure from 3-point range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Grant. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Here's Morgan. He's covered by Grant. Morgan passes to Tucker. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Zizic. No good with a layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Morgan. Pass to Tucker from outside the arc. On target from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Grant outside. The 3 doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morgan. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Athens trails by 14. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Zizic, good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this thing.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Zizic. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Offensive board. Outside for Grant. Launches it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pass to Morgan. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. It's a 10-point game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Here's Morgan. He's covered by Grant. And it's Morgan missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Zizic. Here's Morgan. He's covered by Grant. And there's the screen. Pass to Zizic. And no good. The dry spell continues.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Zizic with the rebound. Fires from way outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3. Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Fournier. And there's the drive from deep. Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. The shot misses. Liger. And he converts the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Vezenkov. Offline with his 3.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Shengelia the pass to Hackett. He shoots again. They set the pick. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Fournier from past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, Fournier is an excellent shooter from distance, and that really helps his team space the floor.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Though they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
3 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
It's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Papanikolaou. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Has to coordinate. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Outside Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball, and that makes him hard to guard.
Here's Coordinate. Here's Shengelia. Hasn't made one yet. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Fall. Outside Fournier. A 3-ball. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Shengelia. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sengelia's got his second basket of the game.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Vezenkov missing. Driving in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
There's a good screen. Looking to end the run. No good with the layup.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Leading by 10. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Tucker, and he drives in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Evans with the steal. Here's Peters. Scoreless thus far. Now Dorsey. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And the wide-open shot from Evans. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Evans has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Three-pointer. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Tucker inside. Dorsey on him. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Guarded by Tucker. And Dorsey kicks to Peters. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a page stroke. That one almost dropped.
Up top, Tucker. Pass to Zizic. Ripped away. Here's Dorsey. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Tucker with the ball. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Here's Zizic. And that one is hammered home.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
From deep, Evans. The shot, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Zizic, and he slams it one-handed.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And Evans throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. A one-hand hole punch.
A nice shot by Morgan.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Yep, that one goes in there. Evans has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Zizic passes to Morgan. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the three. Peters grabs the miss. 20 seconds left now here in the second. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Pass to Tucker. Takes it inside, and Tucker slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And that does it for the first half of play. Leading by 9. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
You take a look at the home team, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Panathinaikos. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Panathinaikos, the pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense can react.
Hyder. Up and in on the layup. He's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Panathinaikos kicks to Fournier. Off target from three-point range.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Here's Courtney. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And it's Vezenkov missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kept alive. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Hackett. Drops in the tray.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Shot by Panathinaikos, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Fall with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Courtney grabs the board. Pass to Singelia. He tries for three, drills the three-pointer. Singelia's got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
No good on the three. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
To the right side. Here's Vazenkov. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Here's Courtney. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Fall. And the layup's good off the glass. Fall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Singelia. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cracks down the 3-ball.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Hackett. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Evans outside. Driving the lane, and Evans throws it down hard.
He puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to Tucker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Evans outside. Launches it. That's his fourth miss. He's made 5 of 9. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. For 3. Can't hit that one.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Dorsey, guarded by Tucker. Kicks it out to Evans. The 3. No good on that one. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Pass to Peters. Fires the 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Here's Morgan, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
It's good from long range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's picked off. Pass to Peters. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Tucker. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Milutinov. Out to the right wing. Here's Peters. Releases from the wing and drills it. Peters has got his first 2 points of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Oh, good with the triple. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now Dorsey. Milutinov, guarded by Tucker. Evans outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the inside. Powered down with both hands.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
From 13, it's not going to go for him. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Morgan. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the small forward. It's another look. Osman fires the three, and it's Vezenkov with the rebound. To the paint, here's Fall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now, here's Yurtseven. Athens moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. None wide open. Athens with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Fall, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's the three. Fall with the rebound. Here's Vezenkov. From downtown, it's hauled in by Athens.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Fall. There's the triple. That one's good. Vezenkov.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Yurtseven kicks to Osman. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Osman's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezenkov. A three-pointer off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Fires for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now here's Fournier. Nothing on the board. Here's Fall. Here's the screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be... And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Broke loose, and so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Now, here's Yurtsevin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here he goes. Off target at the rim.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Osman. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Fall. He has 5. Out to the wing. Pass to Papa-Nicolau. Here's Fall. Over Yurtsevin. Misses off the left iron. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will get up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Milutinov. No good from outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team
on
foul.
Friday. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
6 to shoot. Here's Peters. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Covered by Evans. Pass to Grant. Lets it go with a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Dorsey. No good on the triple. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now Evans. Still scoreless. Drills it from outside.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
He takes it in. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Peters with the bucket.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Athens trails by 8. To stop the run, buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For 3, was shot by Dorsey, no good. Hernan Gomez passes to Khalid Zaitis.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Dorsey. Hernan Gomez covering.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grant the pass to Khalid Zaitis. Misses the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. Launches from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Dorsey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the pick. Grant for 3. The putback. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Evans. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Athens trails by 4. Good on the shot.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And here's Evans outside. It's hauled in by Athens.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Pass to Dorsey. 12 seconds left here in the second. Over to the left wing. They get it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And none has got the ball here for Athens. Trailing by 2. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Lucas in at the point guard position.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside, Osman. Rebounded by Panathinaikos. You've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3 spot. Driving to the basket. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Outside Fournier. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Fall gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And the officials call a traveling violation. So it's the visitors now. 4-point game. Fournier into the lane. Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Vazenko. And that one is stuffed right through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Nunn. Here's Yurtsevin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Yurtsevin's got his second bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And yes, it's good. Yurtsevin's got 6 in the quarter.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Fournier against Nunn. Here's Panathinaikos. Fall passes to Fournier. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Pass to Osman. For the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. Osman's got the game tied up here for Athens.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
To the middle, and now Athens on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
They need this. Got a hand on it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Fournier against Nunn. They set the pick. 3-pointers off the mark.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Pass to Vazenko. Here's Fournier. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
1:27 left to play in the third. Into the lane.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get down.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Athens.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. They grab their own miss. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
And here's the break, and here they go. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance. to get out and run following the steal.
Fall passes to Fournier. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Athens.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
There's a screen. Driving in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's Athens heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Olympiacos' shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Evans kicks to Peters. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Athens leading by 6. 8 feet away. Covered by Evans. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dorsey, that's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Here's Evans. Milutinov, he's covered by Grant. Here's Peters. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And it's Evans missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
JustYS misses. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Athens.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Inside, it's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Pass to JustYS. Grant gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Grant's got the lead up to 10 now for Athens.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
From deep, Evans. They get it again. Tries again. Misses in close. Covered by Evans. Swiped it away. From past the arc. Pass to Dorsey. Evans with it. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Athens leading by 7. It doesn't go for him. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dorsey. Hands it from downtown.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's JustYS. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Here's Evans. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
And they needed that free throw to fall, and he knew it. Huge shot to make it a one-possession game.
It's hauled in by Dorsey.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And here is Athens now. They've led by as much as 10. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
There's the pick. Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dorsey. Evans, right side. Pocket 6. And a missed layup. Now Athens with it. 3-point lead. Grant on the wing. Covered by Evans. Pass to JustYS. Grant for 3. A shot that time, not on target. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And Athens calls time here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And clearly, they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc. And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Peters. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screens.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the point guard. Here's Vazenkov. Here's...
Nice finish.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Pass to Nunn. Shot from 12. Moves back up. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Nunn. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
With the drive, and the layup is good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
There's the screen. There's Lucas. Off target from outside. And there's the call on JustYS. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Here's Panathinaikos. He's defended by Yurtsevin. Panathinaikos, the pass to fall.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Off target with his three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the football.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Slukas passes to Osman. Launches a 3. Fall with the rebound. Knocked away. Stolen by Yurtsevin. The teardrop falls in. Ball stolen. There's Slukas. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. The putback. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
First team foul.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Takes the three. That shot missing. And just about a minute into this first quarter. From outside, off the mark. Now here's your 7. He's guarded closely. Here's Osman. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
He's covered by Grant. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And the layup falls.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Osman. Can't get it to fall.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Off the mark there with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Finished off the break. Your 7's got his second basket of the game.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
He takes it in, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. No good from outside. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. He's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Goes back up. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Hits a three-pointer.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Osman. Clock at 6. Will it go? Tipped. And he recovers it. They get it back. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. Your 7's got 6 points. Your 7's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Yep, count it.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
1:11 left in the first quarter here. Parries it from 3.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
He's covered by Grant. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the left wing. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Robbed. Back to your 7.
Away team ball.
The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to drop. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter with and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Zizic with the rebound. Going inside. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Athens trails by 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Tucker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Away team foul. Morgan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Athens shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Morgan. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Zizic. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Athens foul call. Number 40. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Morgan. And he buries his first look.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. They swipe it. Here's the break. And he converts the layup.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Athens trails by 6. Outside none. And it's good. 2 points. Nunn's got 5 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Over to the left wing. Off target from outside. On offense, here is Athens. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Tucker taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Oh, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Drains the triple. He's got 5.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Number 33.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the second quarter. Now here's Hernan Gomez. No made baskets yet.
Number 24. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Take it away. Here we go, one-on-one. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
A defense producing easy looks, it just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
To win the run, Zizic with the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Morgan. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Left side, Tucker. On the take. It's hauled in by Athens. Now none. Here's the 3. Offensive board.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. It's intercepted. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good.
Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. It's a 3-point game. For the tie. The shot misses.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
He's covered by Grant. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And for Athens, for 3. No good. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down. Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
and so he hits both. Athens trails by 4. Goes up off the inbound. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Five on the clock. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now. And they get it back. Grant, the pass to Yurtseven. To the wing, right side. For the lead. The putback. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Fast break. Here we go. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The offensive rebound. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Athens.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that.
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Athens shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Good on the second one. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Grant. And it's good for 2. Grant's gotten his second bucket.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Athens foul call. Jedi Osman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Count it.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Athens trails by 6. He drops it from range. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Into the lane. Out to the right wing. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Six to shoot. Another shot. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got 8 points.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Up again.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
And he makes it.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside none. The three is up. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Morgan. Gets the three to fall.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Outside none. Lets the three fly. Zizic with the rebound.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can.
Here's Morgan. Athens trails by 8. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And slam dunk by Tucker.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the free throw, no good. Driving inside, and slam dunk by Tucker.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Athens. Outside none. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
Three-pointer. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Back to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot. In transition, here they come. They're not Gomez, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Stolen. Back to Nunn. From downtown. The layup off target. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Zizic. It's hauled in by Athens. Oh, a denial. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were